TNA fam, thank you for tuning into the first episode of This Old Wrestling Shit. My name is Geoff, and you might know me as the guy who talks too much on what went down, or quite possibly the less douchey guy from the Talking Nonsense About Impact Wrestling podcast. It's a fair assessment. Go watch our shows. But if you haven't seen our shows before, don't know who the hell I am, it's okay. This is a completely different entity, but still about the company we love in Impact Wrestling. You see, it's actually going to be our spin on the classic unboxing shows. So, in a classic unboxing show, they're opening something for the first time. Now, yes, I will be opening something for the first time. It'll be my unique, raw response to seeing it and investigating it and showing it off to you. But the difference is, I've owned it for years. In fact, it's been in my garage in some form or fashion, collecting dust. And Kristen from TNA Jams is going to pack a box with something I probably haven't seen from that garage in over 10 years. And it'll be fun to see it for the first time. You'll get a unique and raw and genuine response to me seeing it and explaining it. There will be bells and whistles and all that added in post-production, but the show will be very simple. And there's going to be opportunity for you guys to participate later in the show. So I'll tell you about that later, but first let me tell you about the show a little bit. So I'm going to give you a few examples of what could be in the box. Now, I know what's in this box because I did it myself. But these are some of the ideas, or this is to give you an idea of the kind of weird stuff I own. So first, let's go. This isn't really weird, but it's really cool. We have a signed Samoa Joe, Jakks Pacific, Series 5 that featured Rob Terry, Jeff Hardy, Angelina Love, and Legends of the Ring Raven. But, glare. But it's not going to be this, because I'm showing it to you now. It's also not going to be my very personal, lovely photo, a very lovely photo of Dixie Carter, the former chairman of the board. And she spelled my name right, with exclamation mark. Very personal note. This says my name. Or possibly, in my last example, it could be a dick in a box. A dick in a box? Brother! Open new items. Items that I don't know that are being put before me. One item in particular. It's in this box right now. I'm literally drooling at the bit to open it and see what she put in here. So without further ado, let's do this thing. All right.
Number 1 is the box itself. It is 10.5 inches in length, 10.5 inches in width, and only 2.5 inches in height. Yet, still a good sized box. Clue number 2 are the creation details. In 2008, TNA Entertainment LLC partnered with game development company LTD, also known as GDC, out of Toronto, ONT. Although, like everything else, it was made in China. Any guesses? Can you feel the impact? Clue number 3 is that it features unlimited gameplay for 2 to 4 players ages 10 and up. So all you lonely 9-year-olds can
Did you guess that it was TNA Wrestling, the DVD board game? I will not hold it against you if the answer is no. This seems to be a rare item in the sense that I've talked to my friends in the UK and it never came out there. And then a lot of old fans had either dissipated or just don't remember in general. And I couldn't tell you where we got this or where I bought this, but I can tell you since it came out in 2008, I literally haven't opened it in 12 years. So as I describe it, as we look at it, we're learning it together. But what I can tell you that I didn't take into consideration is that these items are going to bring nostalgic memories. And I don't mean that in sentimental in the sense of me and my friends playing, which you will do that too. But you look at it and it's a glimpse into that year of who TNA was pushing, or TNA, the faces of TNA. And it's really cool to see that. And I would say this is the peak, and I watched since day one, I think this is the peak of the roster, or some would say. You have Christian Cage, Samoa Joe, Sting, AJ Styles, and Kurt Angle on the front. Can't beat that. And then on the side, it gets, it's still good. Still good. You got Jarrett, and who is that? Chrissy Hemme. Booker T, so this is past Booker T coming, main event Mafia time a little before, and Gail Kim, greatest women's wrestler of all time. We have a replay of 4 of them that are on the front. And then you have a very young Motor City, oh Lord, and the Voodoo Kin Mafia sighting. And then Angle and SoCal Bell, and Mr. Impact Blog, Craig's favorite Shark Boy, and my favorite version of Abyss. I miss that Abyss. I love that Abyss. One of the things I go back and watch a lot is the Best of Abyss or Bloodiest Brawls. Just because that Abyss was so damn good and underrated. So. As I said, we didn't play it that much, despite the unlimited gameplay. And I'm really excited to see what's inside. I'm being honest, I don't know. I could kind of see from the back, and I'll give you a glimpse of that as well. Just so we're on the same page here. Move it up a little bit. So on the bottom there, it features, oh yeah, the playing card. Okay. So there's playing cards for a lot of the wrestlers here, and knockouts as well. They kind of have, I think, different things such as stamina and power. It looks like we'll look when we get inside. But it is the time of the 6-sided ring, so that's pretty cool. And it says it comes with Game Board DVD, Create TNA Star Notepad. Oh, shit. All right, something funny I'll mention later. Mini championship belts, dice, TNA cash, mini championship belts. That's cool. Knockouts cards and foreign object die. A little dated, but I guess it's time to play the game and feel the impact. Let's open it up. Exciting. Serial number, something there. Okay. First, we have the rule book. In my rule book, I mean a piece of paper. And now we will read all the rules. No, I'm just kidding. We'll post them up, and we'll put them online as well if you're actually interested in reading how to play, if it's not already up there in some version. So pretty cool. That it at least tells you how to play, and it looks complicated. The Creative TNA Star card keeps coming up, which I do remember that vividly. That's why I laughed earlier. So we'll get to see that. Next up is the board game itself, or the board, excuse me. Oh, cool. Okay, now that's cool. Don't know how to play, but it's got a 6-sided ring as your actual board. Has giant spaces in between what looks like to be pay-per-view and special events, which is pretty awesome. You have Victory Road, Unbreakable, Turning Point, Sacrifice, all those originals, Destination X, Final Resolution, Genesis, Slammiversary, No Surrender, Lockdown, Bound for Glory, and Against All Odds. Did you read them out loud even though you could see them? No, I didn't, but I was excited, so let me have some fun here. And then it looks like in between they have specialty matches. Elevation X, X Division Invitational, all trademarked, by the way. House of Fun is trademarked. Okay. I'm guessing Ravens Rules, House of, yeah, okay. Six Sides of Steel, King of the Mountain made it, and Ultimate X. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And in between, obviously, are episodes of what looks like the Impact Zone Impact. So it's that old school logo with like the crush coming through it or the breaking point inside there. Sorry about the glare, guys. We're learning as we go. So, yeah, pretty cool. That gets me hyped just seeing that. I know I would be excited seeing that first. Let's see here. Okay. We're going to start with, yeah, we'll start with these. They're on top. Let's be fair. These are the valuable, let me see how they worded it, TNA mini championship belts. All right. They are on cardboard. Keeping it classy here in TNA. The X Division belt. And despite the cardboard, I will say that these belts are the best belts that have ever been made. So good I slipped up on saying that. But it's true. X Division is beautiful. We have the women's, which obviously Moose just stole the strap from and put on his. I missed this one as well. Very iconic. We put a poll up earlier before filming this about who does this make you think of. Me personally, Gail Kim. I'll save that one for last. Oh, no, I'm not saving any for last. It looks like they're the World Tag Team Championships. Okay, so there's two of those. No heavyweight, I'm seeing. So that's interesting. All right. Next up, TNA's not going big on the... Oh, no, wait. Oops. Hello. Found it. But unfortunately, it's the Eagle one. Some of you like the split Eagle wing set. I was never really a huge fan. The one that Moose is currently holding now, EC3, awesome. All right, so once again, though, Impact TNA not splurging on game pieces. I know it's 4 players. You could be the white guy. Guess that's Hulk Hogan, we'll call it. You could be the blue guy. Is blue meanie Impact? I don't know. Once. Red guy, call him Amazing Red. That one was easy enough. This is so corny, and I don't care because I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now. It's just really dope to me. All right, let's see. Thought there was one more. Maybe he fell in the cracks. We'll find it. But how many dice do we need for this game? We got 1 black die, 2 black die, 3 black die, 3 red die, traditional die, another red die. Kind of remember some about hits and adding points in the stamina and power battering. Let's see. All right, another red die. So 5 red. But I want some. Oh no! Holy Lord. 6 red and 5 black, and then is that all of them? We'll find out. And then this big guy, which must mean the politically incorrect foreign object die, which has explosions on it. It looks like emojis. It has the letters KO, has a minus sign, has a kind of a turning signal, which reminds me of like go back or return or something of that nature. And DQ is on here as well. Interesting. Next up. Oh, dope. Okay. So that's awesome. I'm obviously not going to go 1 through 1. If we have time or the ability to do so in post-production, maybe we can add a picture of each of these guys. But you have Brother Devon, James Storm, Homicide, Hernandez, Shark Boy, Sabin, Fallen Angel. You got a nice Black Rain in there. Wow. Young Eric Young. Like, young Eric Young. Don't fire Eric Young. All right. Kevin Nash, BG James, Bully Ray. Good shape. Samoa Joe, Christian Cage, Sting, Matt Morgan, SoCal Val, Gail Kim. Awesome Kong. Hell yeah. Jackie Moore. Oh, Miss Jackie, man. Roxy Laveau, ODB. Tomko. AJ Styles, Tracy Brooks, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, Charmel, Christy Hemme, Karen Angle. Okay. Johnny Devine, Petey Williams, Robert Roode, Kurt Angle, Booker T, Rhino, Elix Skipper, Jeff Jarrett, Lance Hoyt, Kip James, Alex Shelley, Abyss. And then pause for Relic. It's Killer, spelled backwards if you didn't know. Kaz, Sanjay Dutt, and Black Machismo, Jay Lethal. Dude, what a roster at that time. Troll's Worst Nightmare, TNA Cash. TNA does have cash. It's a lot of it seems. 50,000, 10,000. I need to save this. All right, 5,000, and so on if I feel like cleaning the rest. So, suck it, Trolls. $5,000.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is the part I was laughing at, because I think... Let's see. Okay, that's cardboard. Make sure I'm not missing anything, because I only have 2 more things to show. Oh, yay! There he is. The Black Machismo. There we go. All right. So these are the Create a Wrestler cards, and or like a scrap. I think the point is you are enlisting your characters or the roster to help you. Once again, we'll go over the rules at a different point, but it looks like there's money involved to gain power and money involved to gain stamina. So if I had to guess, there's 6 die and 5, and maybe that has something to do with the power there, or stamina, excuse me, because there's 5 markers. Who knows? But it obviously is the cutout of Kurt Angle. You know, we can all see there, it's Kurt Angle. And you get to draw and create your own wrestler, and if... Oh, shit. Okay. This is... Oh, man, there's RVD. Squinty eyes and all. Oh, this is bad. Oh, God. You have Scott Hall. Not a bad Scott Hall. Actually, that's probably mine, I would have to say, by the handwriting. Oh, God. Chest hair and toothpick. Curly piece. And then you have the beautiful brother. He makes another appearance. We have the Hollywood Hulk Hogan drawn on here. Yeah, me and my friends are lame. I have to admit. Okay, that looks like, oh, thank God I don't be embarrassed anymore. So a lot of stuff this game came with. I don't know the price. I'll have to look it up. Maybe we could add it in post. But as far as what it sells for now, no clue on that either. This is a really cool look back into the development of TNA. You know, around this time, I believe the board or the video game came out as well. So this is a really cool time to be an Impact fan, and it's bringing back those memories of that time frame. I think Mick Foley came shortly after this, if I'm not mistaken. The roster itself. This is just a cool throwback to what TNA was and still could be eventually. Hopefully they get something this intricate and cool back, if they even make board games anymore. Do you guys play board games? I'm old. I play board game stuff. Last in the box is the DVD it comes with as well. I would imagine without reading the rules, it has something to do with, you know, like Trivial Pursuit or something of that nature, where you kind of put it in and it directs you to different paths depending on what you roll or whatever. But instead of insinuating, what we'll do is actually say farewell. And let's do the rules and actually play next time. See you guys then.
Now it's time to enter our monthly box giveaway. Each of our shows will now feature one code word per episode. Once you spot the word, shoot us a DM. For every code word you spot throughout the month, you will receive a virtual raffle ticket. At the end of each month, we will draw one viewer to win a box full of TNA Impact merch, from shirts to DVDs to even the TNA DVD board game featured here. Film a video of you unboxing your prizes and you'll be featured on the show as well. Okay, thank you again for watching. Your code word for today is Relic. Goodbye, everyone.